Okay, good evening. It's the 10th of March 2026, and of course, it's another interesting day at the market today. It's quite wild, actually, if you ask me. I hope everyone is doing well, and of course, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy day we had today. But as usual, I'm just going to quickly share my screen. And I hope you all had a great trading day. Like I always say, I believe there's always something to look forward to look out for in the markets every day. Um, just would I would share my screen in a minute, but before I do that, I don't know if you all pardon me, I don't know if you traded today, but Jesus, man, what a ride. If you traded today, what I saw today, I've never seen ever in my entire time that I have actually been trading this market. It's just, it's one for the record, really. So, I'm going to share my screen in a minute. So we shall see. So bear with me, please. And let's see how it goes. Um, I didn't do much today. Like I always say, you don't have to do anything at all at the market. Um, and sometimes we just have to keep it short or keep it quiet, keep it slow sometimes. But I always start with the cues. And as we can see, the cues today, it did close green. We did say, just like yesterday, I said it was was it tackle Monday? But guess what? I think I was wrong. Well, maybe I was right really, because because the markets actually did close green today, which is impressive, really. I don't know in terms of what corporate news do I have. I think there was some corporate news, but mostly, when things are moving very fast, what you get is you don't get much really. I think what number one was earnings. Neil, the Chinese manufacturers, he did actually close very strong. It was a very strong report, 15%, and it followed absolutely. Um, so that was that one there. I think there are quite a few earnings. I wasn't exactly very active with that. I think I was looking at two of them. And then, of course, I think there was another report I released, okay, which is Palantir. I think Palantir has actually been having, well, it did have a very heavy inside sell in Palantir. So, this is the way I saw it anyway, but temporarily. And that was Palantir. There was Peter Thiel who sold. And maybe, just maybe, because it was strong yesterday. It was strong as a result of is it IGV? Which is main software indices index. And of course, it's a bit weak. It was a bit weak yesterday and today. Also, I think we have Nvidia, which is also have or had some heavy inside sell, but also Nvidia still had heavy inside buy as well. I think that the AI story kind of cooled down, but as you can see, so Nvidia is actually still it's actually interesting because Nvidia and the markets, they're more or less the same thing. They have been behaving the same way. So if you look at Nvidia for a while now, that was what, October? And if you look at the Qs, same thing since October. So they both have been sideways, not showing much motivation, if you get what I mean, if you ask me. So both of them have been sideways and without giving me much to play with. But based on today, what did I want to talk about? Crude oil, crude oil. I will try and keep today's short. Like I always say, it's meant to be a quick get it, get something from it, and of course, keep moving. So, yeah, okay. Look, crude oil. This is an impressive. What do you call it? Impressive. It was just a wild day today he had. Now, what did we get? Crude oil was closing down. I think I closed at 85. And then we had a tweet saying I think it was by where is it again? Let's have a quick read. Yeah, it was a post from the Energy Secretary Chris Wright said that oil market, which sends oil markets on a wild ride. He said the U.S. Navy successfully escorted an oil tanker through the Straits of Hormuz, and then he said on X, and then deleted it eventually. Literally, I think he even closed his account. He said the U.S. officials after said after the military isn't currently okay. So U.S. officials soon after said that the U.S. military is not currently escorting commercial ships through one of the world's choke points of oil and natural gas. Therefore, the future settled 12% at 83.45 a barrel, and the steepest, which is the steepest 1 day decline in 4 years. I remember posting was it a 17% downturn. But as Iran war pushes up oil prices, President Putin can barely contain or conceal a smirk. And he's been having fun. Let's see what I did post earlier today about the oil price. I did. Let's have a look. Okay, let's see if I can. Just want to put it there somewhere. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Just breathe. I have it somewhere. But anyway, so yes, that's what we had. And yes, today's the 10th. Yes, I'm just about to find it now. Oh, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. Anyway, oil was down 17% today. You probably can see if I actually reduce this and make it a bit. I took a screenshot. That's what I was trying to look for. And it was a huge wow for me, really. Never thought oil could just play that downturn in 1 day. Um, yeah, and of course, eventually since Wright, Chris Wright send them look at oil. I mean, that was today. It literally, there you go. You could see the wick right there, 76. It did close right there and then moved back up today and now settling right here at 84.5 now. So this is just crazy wild ride. So I mean, how do you play this? I honestly don't know. You got to play the longer term. I know, or we all know, the President Trump doesn't like, he likes cheap oil. So I think ultimately this is just like I call this the textbook play. A high oil price affects inflation, and it just undo. You will undo. Pardon me. Everything you have been doing trying to fight inflation. So pardon me. So it will undo everything you've been doing, try to fight inflation, and this is not great for anybody. So, of course, every kind of news, every kind of rhetoric, every kind of fight to get the oil down is ultimately what they will do. I think was it yesterday there was a 400 million barrel reserves or liters reserves, which was unleashed eventually just to alleviate because things are beginning to affect and show on the pumps. So the prices are going up, things are skyrocketing. Nobody likes that. So that was today's news, really. It was a crazy wild ride. Even though I did close my shots yesterday, I thought, oh, I closed it early when I saw it at 77 today, and boom, 85 came in. And I thought, oh, it's giving me another opportunity to close my shorts again. But anyway, so that's that one. So things haven't actually been as great today. I did see VIX as well. VIX was down 10%. I think nobody's talking about VIX. Everyone's talking about oil. VIX was down 10% yesterday or earlier today. But guess what? It closed in the green. So markets does not like uncertainty. If you think about it, we have uncertainty over tariff. We have uncertainty over the war. We have uncertainty with inflation. There's just so many uncertainties going on right now. And market doesn't like that. Plus, it's the midterm year. I know President Trump wants this closed earlier than ever, but now he got himself embroiled in a war. Iran will be controlling this narrative. They've got time. President Trump hasn't got time. So these are the key things that's controlling the narrative today, really. But I haven't been, like I said again, at times you just have to watch and do nothing. Oracle after hours, they had the earnings. That was impressive. Well, I mean, it did have a plus 12% move or so. Sorry, plus 7 or 8% move up. I think I took that screenshot for that one, and that was actually great. So, I do hold a tiny bit amount of Oracle. So yes, I think well, my long-term portfolio anyway. So I've got to say that's a great one, for me and for everyone else who's invested. I didn't really hear the earnings call, but I was told it wasn't great. But it's a very, very low expectation that's expected from Oracle this time around. And as you can see, it was up 7%. After I was about 160 now. Then also Groupon, I would have thought in higher inflation, Groupon is what everyone turns to, right? But it must have been a disaster for them to even miss the earnings. I mean, it was really bad. Oh, yeah, it was really bad. So it's tomorrow is going to be a lot more disaster today, tomorrow, and we shall see. But overall, generally, I'm not doing much with the markets. I think I'm just taking my time. If the setup doesn't present itself, then there's nothing you can do. I mean, this is group one, which has just been on the downtrend. It's just my goodness, this right here is just losing people a lot of money. But like I said again, if I don't see the setup, I don't play, and that's it, full stop. Hope everyone is well and you enjoy your day. Have a good night, and I shall see you tomorrow again. Have a good night. Bye bye.